If you're thinking about moving to Denver, here's the truth. It's not just one city, it's dozens of mini communities, all with their own price points, personality, and pros and cons. Guys, in the next 10 minutes, I'm breaking down Denver's best cities from the most affordable to the higher end affluent areas and giving you my raw, unfiltered take on each one. It's no sugarcoating, no fluff. I just want you to learn exactly what you need to know before you pack the U-Haul and relocate to Colorado. The number one city we're gonna be starting with is my stomping grounds, my hometown, and I can't wait to tell you about it. But before we get into that, how we're ranking these cities is a mixture of affordability, schools, commute, community feel, and ultimately lifestyle. And instead of listing these by my personal favorites, I'm sorting them by affordability so you can easily figure out which ones best fit your budget. Stick around to the end and I'll tell you which city I would personally move to if I was relocating today. You'll definitely want to hear about that one because it is an absolute stunner of a city when relocating to Colorado. Now let's get into the number one city here today. It's Brighton, Colorado. As the median price here is $591, much more affordable than your Denver metro area, and it's going to give you that big bang for your buck. The best thing about Brighton is you have that slow paced small town energy with big town amenities. We've got the movie theaters, we've got the shopping centers, etc. But you get that slower pace of life. You got that tight-knit community where your kids are doing sports. You run into some of those parents at schools. And not only that, but Brighton is booming with growth. You have a ton of new builds here. And while you have some of your historic homes and homes that were built back in the 70s or 80s, you have a large section of Brighton that is newer. And so you get a little bit of taste of everything. Not to mention, guys, we have two major highways bordering Brighton, which gives you quick access and commute to Denver and surrounding areas. A lot of people think it's a little bit further out of the way, and that is true. But guys, for those of you who want to be a little bit out of the way, you're still not having to drive too far to get to all the amenities you want to. So guys, if you're looking for value but don't want to feel way out there, Brighton is your place. And yes, I've got a full Brighton tour linked below so you can see the vibe for yourself. Now, coming in at number two is Thornton, Colorado, because the median price here is $543. Also one of those approachable price points. Colorado has gotten so dang expensive, but guys, Thornton likely has a house for you. And the beauty is you can get houses from that $300,000 to $400,000 price point all the way up to $1 million plus. You've got tons of growth, ease of access to downtown or DIA, but the trade-off is you're gonna be in a little bit more traffic than say a city like Brighton, and I-25 can be brutal during rush hour, which is the interstate that runs along south to north Thornton. But guys, that's a price of convenience. And as far as amenities, Brighton has a lot, Thornton has everything. You've got Topgolf, you've got malls, you've got restaurants. Thornton is definitely your place. If you don't need that slow pace of life, you need a quicker commute to Denver, and you want all the amenities, then Thornton might be for you. Definitely worth looking into. And this is on the north side of Denver Metro. And guys, stick around for number four because I'm gonna give you an in-between Brighton and Thornton in terms of price point, amenities, accessibility, and more. But guys, coming in at number three, and we've done a full vlog tour on Arvada, Colorado, which you can find down below. This place is a special one. Not only is it more approachable in terms of price point than some of the areas we're gonna be talking about here soon. But guys, Arvada is location. You're minutes from downtown Denver. You're right near the foothills, and the Old Town area is one of the most charming downtowns of all of Colorado. Now, the thing about Arvada is you're gonna get mostly older homes unless you head out to Candelas or Layton Rock, and that's where you'll find new builds. View is a bit more space, but guys, the price point is gonna increase quite a bit. But the vibe, guys, vibrant, it's walkable, it's full of character. I love this town, and so many other locals do too. And so this has to be something you gotta put on your list, look at it on the map, and figure out if this might be the area for you. Kind of gives you that downtown feel without being in downtown. And just a reminder, we have a full vlog tour of Arvada down below, and that is an absolute must watch if you're interested in Arvada, Colorado. And guys, coming in on number four on the list, we have Parker, Colorado. Now our price point's gonna start increasing because I'm taking you to South Denver Metro. Think of Parker as Brighton's bigger, more polished cousin. You got greatly rated schools, tight-knit communities, and a little bit of that small town feel that you might not get necessarily in Arvada or some of the areas we're talking about. But ultimately, guys, it just comes with a little bit of a higher price tag, but you do get more amenities. This is one of those popular suburbs that if you want to be out of the way from downtown Denver, then Parker might be your spot. But you still want that vibrant downtown community feel that Parker has. Like, it's just the place. Not only that, but you have a ton of trail systems here. In fact, I ran my first half marathon in Parker, and so really, really special place. The con here, guys, is a bit further out of the way like Brighton, but you don't have that accessibility that Brighton has in terms of those highways. But before you fall in love, know this, the traffic is unreal. But still, if you want that Hallmark movie suburb kind of vibe, then Parker's it. And most of Parker is newly built homes. Parker was one of those communities that really didn't take off until right around the 2000s and newer. Now, its next door neighbor is gonna be Castle Rock and Castle Pines. You got a medium price point of $860 in Castle Rock and even a bit more in Castle Pines, because Castle Pines is more of that luxury area where you're getting $1 million to $3 million plus homes. But the reason I'm combining them is relatively same location. They're south of Denver. They're out of the way. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna be commuting if you need to go to central Denver, but these two communities have completely exploded. Castle Rock gives you a variety of newer neighborhoods, a lively downtown, and the outlet malls that people are still going to every day. Guys, when I was a young kid, these were the only outlet malls that people in Denver Metro went to, and Castle Rock was known for it. And guys, if you're strolling through Castle Rock, please go to B&B Cafe. It is the best breakfast in all of Denver. I promise, guys, it will not disappoint. It is absolutely amazing. And then as you go to Castle Pines, you get less amenities, less restaurants. You don't have that downtown. You're kind of in your own little island right there. But think golf courses, luxury homes, and privacy. That's why you're going to Castle Pines. Both really special areas. They give you kind of that mountain topography without being in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. And so if you like the idea of newer homes, mountain views, and great schools, this stretch of South Denver is really, really hard to beat. And just wait, our next city brings you right back into the action with city number 6. And guys, it's Denver. Denver proper. We're gonna talk about it, the heart of it all. Ultimately, guys, the price points are all over the map. I can get you a $150,000 condo, or I can get you luxury homes in Cherry Creek, beautiful estates worth $5+ million. The lifestyle is just really unmatched. You got restaurants, events, sports, and parks, but you'll pay in traffic and noise. And so if you want to feel the pulse of Colorado, move nowhere else but in the surrounding neighborhoods of that downtown area. And guys, I will tell you, Denver is a big area, and neighborhood by neighborhood has its own little taste, its own little feel and vibrancy. And so you'll definitely want to check out our Denver neighborhood video that we did down below. And for those of you looking for those luxury neighborhoods, those high-end exclusive country club type areas that only the affluent know about, you guys have to check our luxury neighborhoods video down below, and be sure to subscribe because we are going to be touring these videos in coming videos. And for all of you, I just want to encourage, if you've heard enough, you're already packing the U-Haul, you want to do a deep dive with me on camera, on Zoom, and figure out your next home, we can do that and guide you to making this the smoothest relocation process you've ever had. We have people calling in all the time, and we're servicing all of you looking to buy and sell in Denver. All right, let's keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got Littleton on the map at number 7. Medium home price is $785. That said, guys, you're likely going to be spending a little bit more. Littleton, I'll be honest, this is one of my personal favorites. It's got everything you need. You've got character, you got custom homes, you got close mountain access. It's one of the best community vibes anywhere around Denver, and the downtown area is just to die for. It's stunning. You've got the melting pot there. You've got restaurants lining the streets, those boutique little spice shops and ice cream shops. Littleton is your area if you want to be in the mix of things. You still get that community feel and vibe. You still have those older neighborhoods. It's an absolute stunning suburb that you must look into. But again, your price point's going to go a little bit up. You're still in South Denver Metro, so traffic is going to be a little bit more annoying to deal with than some of the other suburbs. But guys, Littleton is a must stop on your journey to relocating to Colorado. And guys, if I had to move tomorrow, this might be where I'd go. But keep watching to the end. I'll tell you exactly why. We've got 3 more cities, guys. 3 more cities, and each of these are very special. You're gonna be blown away by number 10. I promise. It's one of those that everyone knows about. Whether you're from Colorado or outside of Colorado, you hear this name and you're like, oh, that's a really cool place. I wanna go there. But first off, let's get to number 8 on the list, and this is Golden, Colorado. Colorado. And again, we've done the deep dive in Golden, Colorado. We will link that video down below. So if you hear about Golden and you think, gosh, this is probably the place for us, then I'm gonna open that door to the rabbit hole for you to do more research. But guys, Golden is just Colorado's perfection. Like when you think of Colorado, you think of mountains and outdoors and the active lifestyle and the fresh air. Well, like Golden is that. Guys, it's sitting at the base of the mountains with trails. You got Coors, yeah, the beer. You got that brewery. You got Clear Creek running through downtown. People are tubing there every day in the summer. And when we talk about Littleton's downtown, Golden's downtown has a whole different vibe. You still get the restaurants and the boutique shops, but it's gonna be a little bit more touristy, which can be kind of fun. Not only that, but you have school minds in Golden. And with a college like that, you get all the foodie places you can possibly want. Not to mention, guys, you're pretty much in the mountains while being a quick commute to Denver. The big pro about Golden, there's not much bad I can say about Golden, but you gotta have the price point and it's gotta fit your budget. And because of the pristine location and that amazing Colorado feel that Golden has to offer, you're gonna pay for it. Be sure to look out for rattlesnakes. Golden is known to have them. And so as you're on those trails, you'll get used to it. Don't worry, guys, people frequent trails. It's kind of the joke. You gotta look out for it and be safe and careful. But ultimately, guys, Golden is a really, really special place. Coming in at number 9 on the list, we've got Highlands Ranch. Guys, this place runs like a well-oiled machine. Seriously, this suburb is like the suburb of South Denver Metro. You've got planned neighborhoods, you've got top-tier schools, incredible rec centers, and miles of trails. Like you're sitting 5 to 10 minutes away from the Denver Rocky Mountains. And you'll find homes in every price range. Like where families are flocking to, you're gonna see Highlands Ranch on that list. You've got a ton of new builds as you go a little further south. And while the median price is $815,000, you can find some of those smaller 3-bed, 2-bath houses in that kind of $600,000 price range, depending on where you're looking. And guys, this sits just south of Littleton. And so you get the best of Littleton. You're close to Castle Pines, you're close to Castle Rock. You're not too far out from Denver, but it is going to be a little bit of a commute. And so for those of you not wanting that city lifestyle, you wanna be somewhat close, but still far enough away to where you get rid of the noise, you get rid of some of the traffic, unless you're having to make the commute. Guys, Highlands Ranch is a really special place. I'd say this is like that affluent suburb where you're not having to spend $1 million to $3 million, though there are those types of properties in Highlands Ranch. And guys, before I give you where I would move, the next one is gonna be Colorado's version of Silicon Valley. Let's talk Boulder. Boulder is often named like the Silicon Valley of Colorado because you got world-class food, you've got endless outdoor recreation, top-tier schools, and a community that truly values lifestyle. It's expensive, no doubt. You've got the median price point coming in at $1.97 million, but it's also one of the most unique places in the country, let alone Colorado. Even if you're not looking at Boulder for a relocation spot, you gotta stop here on your way, go to Pearl Street Mall, go hike the trails. You're going to see all of the magic that comes with that higher price tag. If you value an active lifestyle, guys, there's no better place. Yes, it's gonna be further out of the way. It's a little bit of a commute to Denver, really anywhere in the Denver Metro, but the reality is most of the time you don't really need to get out of Boulder because it has everything you need. You got those organic grocery stores, those mom and pop shops. Boulder pretty much has it all. But of course, you're going to pay for it in the price point. In little fun fact, guys, the Sundance Film Festival is moving to Boulder, Colorado, and will have its first festival in 2027. If you guys haven't heard of it, look it up. And if you're buying an investment property in Boulder, this is music to your ears. Now, guys, for the last and final city, the one I told you I would move to if it were me, we're going with Littleton, Colorado, guys. Look, Boulder, sign me up. The thing about Boulder though is it does have that higher price tag. As much of an active lifestyle person as I am, we've got family on the east side of Colorado. You've got Golden, our runner up, but guys, Golden's Golden. It doesn't have a tremendous amount of accessibility and amenities like a Littleton will have. Littleton's kind of the best of both worlds. I get that amazing, charming, small downtown feel with restaurants and boutique shops, but I'm also close to fine dining in Denver and Inglewood, in the areas in South Denver Metro. And Littleton's got those homes that are just, you can't find anywhere else. They're custom, you've got different price points, you've got different areas in neighborhoods that give that close, tight-knit community. And guys, the schools are highly sought out for in Littleton with academics. And it just ultimately gives myself with 3 kids, a wife, that feel and lifestyle that we really want. We want that suburb, we want the active lifestyle, but not like a Boulder-esque. We want that close accessibility to Denver because guys, I'm selling real estate, I'm driving all the time. time. And Littleton, guys, is ultimately it. It's just a magical place. There you have it, 10 of Denver's best cities ranked by affordability. Each one offers a totally different lifestyle. And the best way to find your fit, guys, is to actually see them yourself. I've linked my full city tours and cost of living breakdowns below. So when one catches your eye, do a deeper dive. And ultimately, guys, I just want to encourage you, if you're relocating and just want help narrowing it down, use the link below to schedule a call directly with me, and we'll figure out what area best fits your needs, your budget, and your lifestyle. Reality is, guys, we talked about 10 cities, but there are many, many more that may fit your lifestyle better than some of the ones we talked about today. So thank you so much for joining. I hope this was beneficial and helpful as you learn more about where your next home is going to be here in Colorado. We'd love nothing more to serve you. So find our videos down below, subscribe to the channel, and book a call. And I can't wait to talk with you. Cheers.